Hi.
Hi. Are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way.
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi everybody, and a very good afternoon to you all. Yeah, so it's long time no see. I am here back again. This is Aishwarya, a marketing executive at GeeksforGeeks, and I'll be the host for today's webinar for you guys. So let's. I hope. Yes, Adriana. Yes, it's started. Yes, it is started. So how are you guys doing? And what's up? How's your learning going? So let's. Hello, Sairam. Hello, Adriana. Hello. So, guys, as you all are aware, that we are doing our best to give you the content that you want you are expecting from our YouTube channel. And yes, your feedback are always welcome. So, if you want something else, and if you want us to present our content in some other way, you can just suggest us in the comment section. We are open to your feedback, and you know this. Everything is good from my side as well, Adriana. Thank you so much for asking. Hi, Paras. Hi, Utkarsh. Hello. I'm glad that everybody is here. Right. Perfect. So, without wasting any time, let's begin our today's session. Today's session is about interview experience and interview preparation strategies. So, for today's webinar, we have Mr. Pawan Jindal, who has been placed in Paytm, and he'll share his interview experience with us today. So let's quickly add him to the stream, and yes, we'll have the session begin. Before that, Ronit, I'm doing good. I hope that you are also doing fine. Sairam, thanks for this session. We are glad that we are helping you in your sessions. And thank you so much for being a part of our community. And I'm also following. Thank you so much, Avinav, for following us. I hope that we are helping you out in your journey. So now let's quickly add Pawan in the stream and begin our session. Hi, Pawan. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also good. So, Pawan, let's start with this webinar. I hope you are excited about this webinar as well. Yeah, cool. So let's begin with a brief introduction about yourself. So, because our audience would love to know about you. So let's start with an introduction about who you are and a bit of technical introduction as well. So let's begin with that.
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, my name is Pawan Jindal. I am pursuing BTech in Information Technology from SDE Noida, and currently I am working as a software engineer intern at Paytm. And my tech stack is C++, Python, Django, Hive, Spark. Thank you.
Okay. So, Pawan, as you have been placed in Paytm, so we are the most important question of this webinar series is the interview rounds and what happened in those interview rounds and how to prepare for those interview rounds. So, our next question will be about that only. Like, we'll want to understand that what were the rounds, interview rounds for Paytm, and for each round. So, what you can do is, while telling this to our audience, you can bifurcate each round into 3 to 4 parts. Like the first round, what was it about, and what was the difficulty level, and how did you prepare it. Now then you can go to the second round, that what is about, what was the difficulty level, and how did you prepare for it, so that our audience could get a better understanding of what are the rounds and how to prepare for those rounds.
Yeah, sure. In the Paytm, there were 4 rounds. First was online coding round, only based on the essay questions, and you can prepare like 3 DP and some other topics which mainly covered in that round. And difficulty level was easy to medium, and first question was easy, and second was medium, and third was hard. So you can prepare from GeeksforGeeks. There is a must-to-do section which you can cover, and after that there were 3 online interview rounds, which are only based on DSA. First round was mainly based on DSA, and questions was easy to medium level wise. And
Okay.
in my interview, there were only three questions like diameter of tree and diagonal view of tree type of. And
Okay.
after that, second and third interview round was a mix of DSA plus operating system plus DVMS and projects. And
Okay.
question of DSA from, level was medium to hard. It was little bit hard, like topics covered was graph and DP.
Okay.
So you have to prepare graph and DP also for second and third round. And you can also prepare OS DBMS from Java T point. There was some good question for OS and DBMS.
Okay. Okay. So, right. So that was about the interview rounds.
Yeah.
What is your take on the? What do you think that? What is your take on the HR round? So, how important is this, and how was your experience? What were the questions? Because this is a round that people think that it's not much of importance, but what we presume and what we have calculated from many of our interviews that it plays an important role, but we don't majorly take it very seriously. So we want to know that what were the questions asked in the HR round from you?
In my interview, there were no HR round from a
Okay.
college, but some of the college they have HR round. But in the HR round,
Okay.
they were too easy. Don't stress for that round. Just be yourself. And I gave HR round for JTG and some other company. They were too
Okay.
easy and just be yourself. Like they were question like, what are your hobbies? Why do you join our company? So just research one day before. Just research about the company and some topics from the company, and you can just pick mainly point like how environment of company, and if you say about the company, they will be fine.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So moving ahead, Pawan, our audience would really like to know about your coding journey. So we want to understand that how did you develop your inclination towards coding and how did it start? So can you please share your journey with us?
Yeah, sure. I am a literary student. So in a second year, there was a student like who are doing coding from first year, and I am just a beginner from that. So I took 1 to 2 months to get to know about coding and how can I start. So
Okay.
I get to know that I can start with HackerRank and Geek4Geeks. So I just practiced on HackerRank. Then I moved to Coursera and practiced the like beginner question and easy questions. And when I got I can do I can do a contest, like I can participate in that. So I moved to contest like ICPC, Facebook Hacker Cup, and Kickstart like. And in the fourth year, I bought a Geek4Geeks CP course. So I prepare from that and practice questions which are given in the problem section, and some other question like from practice section also. So it will help me a lot from Geek4Geeks practice section. And I
Okay.
prepare for Google also. So they mentioned the questions from Geek4Geeks and LeetCode. So just
Wow.
do a
We're glad.
Geek4Geeks.
Thank you so much. And we are really glad to be a part of your learning journey. So, okay, you prepared for Google. So, how was it? I just want to ask it from off script, like, so questions. Like, so how was it? How was your experience in Google?
I participated in Kickstart. That is a Google's coding round. So I got selected from that, I think, because I just apply on a website and got a
Okay.
mail from Google that you are selected for interview round. And
Okay.
they shared us a questions, sheet, topics, like topics which
Okay.
you can prepare. So it was great and great learning for Google. I prepare for Google so that I placed in Paytm and JTG also. It will
Right.
help me a
Right.
lot.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Perfect. Very nice. Now we want to understand another important topic, as from your perspective and point, not topic, the very important point, like projects and internships. So, what is your take on how much role does projects and internship play uh, during your interviews and for your resume, for your first job? What is your take on this?
Yeah, project and internship play a much role in resume and interviews, but not always play a role in interviews. There was company who mainly focus on project like Postman, and there were also company who mainly focused on DSA like Google. So, but most of the company include projects, and if you applied for any company, they will also consider your project and internship. They help me a lot. Like I placed and I interviewed Paytm, so I shared
Hmm.
my project and internship. I interned at DRDO also, so I shared my project, and uh, so my projects on the idea and the topics.
Okay.
And
Oh,
project and internship give us some content like to talk about. They help us to fill our resume and also have weightage in the resume. Most of the time,
okay.
interview asks about our resume, so you can mention there.
Okay. Cool. So, perfect. Now, my questions I guess, like I'm over with my major questions. Now, let's quickly move to the audience. I would request to our audience to shoot their comments, their queries and questions in the comment section so that we'll pick them one by one, and Pawan will try his best to help you solve your queries. So let's quickly begin our Q&A session. And so, Pawan, I hope that you are ready for the Q&A session by the audience, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
sure.
Perfect. So let's check the comment section and I'll start. Okay. So Pawan, sorry, this is Abhinav is asking to explain, asking you to explain your project more. So what was it and how did you go about it?
My projects I started in development third year, so I
Hmm.
started with I know the Python, so I started with Django. I did the small projects on Django, and I attached with my friend, so they are working on Django project, so I work for
Hmm.
them. So I learned more, and then I applied out for the internships. So in the India, most of the companies share their tasks to do, and after that you will get an internship. So I complete their tasks, so it will help me a lot, and I mentioned their project.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay. Next question is from Himanshu. He's asking us which language is more in demand.
and
Uh,
no language,
what do you think?
in demand, no language in demand. Every language in demand. You can choose any language which you prefer. If you think and you will do in C++ or Java, and you will get in a company on work on Java. Not
Hmm.
I have worked on Python, and I doing work on Scala and MySQL 5.
Okay.
My friend worked on Java, and he working in the company on JavaScript. So do any language
Okay.
which you prefer.
Cool. Should we take the next question?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Next question is from Ronnie. He's asking, does programming language matter?
Yeah, sometime like if you choose any Java type of language or any language you not know, so you have to do a coding in the interview early. Like they are mainly fixed 45 minutes on the interview, so you have to
Hmm.
explain your logic and code also. So you can choose C++, and the syntax is very small, so you can code
Hmm.
fast in the interview and in the contest also.
Okay. Okay. So,
And yeah,
yes,
I
yes,
want to
please.
say one more thing. Programming language matter, but you can prepare the main important topic before the interview and the contest, so you can write code early, which
Okay.
can help you a lot.
Okay. Okay. And in extension to this question only, next question is by Vineet. He's asking that what are the main programming language to work on? That if you are saying that, okay, what do you think according to you we can work on? Some a particular person who is getting into the industry, what who, should work on?
In the industry, all the language is used, and like in all the companies, they use multiple languages. You can choose any language which you prefer. In the company, there will be a change the language, so no problem. You will learn. just read, just learn one language only.
Okay. Next question was Sanjeev Kumar Singh. He's asking that how many months it takes to prepare for Paytm. So it was not majorly Paytm, but you can describe that when a particular person can start their learning process for the interviews.
And not months, you can prepare from when you learn, like you can start from third year, second year, and fourth year also. Just learn,
Yes.
not like no any specific month. I took 4 months, my friend took 6 months, and other 8 months. So just focus on your skills and projects, so you will get the Paytm and other companies also.
Okay. Okay. Let's search. So, I think I missed it. Did you do any internship or just project?
I did internships also. My first
Internship
internship
also, right?
was
Na?
at a startup, which is yeah, which is just a startup in a small company. So they were I working on Django. I was as a web developer intern, and after that I got
Okay.
internship through my HOD on a DRDO. So they are working on a game development on a combat game like a PUBG, not a PUBG,
Okay.
just like a PUBG.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. And I'm pretty sure that many people have, many people are now like, okay, PUBG. This word can grab attention of many,
Yeah.
right? Next thing is related to this only. Ronit is asking the internship that how did you find your internship and job opportunity? So we want to know that how did you get how one should approach for internship, and was Paytm on campus placement or off campus?
It was on campus placement.
On campus. Okay, okay. So about internship, that how should they go if it's not on campus?
They were and in the industry there is two type of internships like big companies like Paytm, Google, Microsoft. So you can go through LinkedIn, and for small internships like which I do for a startup, so you can go through an internsala, but you have to apply much more internships. Like you can when you apply like 200 internships, then you will got response from 10 to 20 internships, and they will say they will ask, so apply more, but just how
Okay,
much you
okay.
apply, and then how you then you will respond.
Okay, so this was the end of our Q&A session as we're running out of time, and I have to discuss more on some other topics. So let's wind up our Q&A session. I am very thanks to all who were actively asking questions in the comment section. Those who are left this time, we'll surely take your questions in the next webinar. For sure. So thank you so much, guys, for asking such questions, and I hope that your doubts have been cleared. And thank you, Pawan, for answering those. Next, I would
Thank
like
you.
to ask you one last question from my end, which is like
Yes, yes.
uh, tips and tricks one must keep in mind for interview preparation. So, what is your take? Because everybody's experience is different every time, right? So, what was your experience, and what, according to you, was your trick and your tips that could help our viewers as well?
For me, CP I done it CP in second year, which helps me a lot to think about the questions. But you have to do practice on of a DSA from Geek4Geeks. You must to do section from Geek4Geeks, and do at least one project. And if possible, then also do internship, which will help you a lot in the interview. Like if you do not do any internships and projects, so you will not have any idea content to talk about in the interview. So at least do any internship also,
Okay.
and practice and revise important topic from the interview. So it will help you a lot. Like in the interview, there will very small time to explain your logic and code.
Hmm.
So just uh, prepare the essay and learn important topics.
Okay. So that was it. And thank you so much, Pawan, for coming here, for being a part of this webinar with us. And thank you so much for taking out time from your schedule and conducting this webinar. We are really glad and we are honored to have you. So thanks again. Thanks from my side, Geeks for Geeks, and from our viewers.
Thank you.
I hope
Thank you for
you
giving
have.
me this
I hope
opportunity.
you have.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I also hope that you have enjoyed this session with us.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, perfect. So
Bye,
all the
everyone.
best and bye bye.
Bye bye.
So guys, that was today's session on interview preparation strategies for Paytm by Pawan Jindal. So next, there is very exciting news I have for you. It's about a contest through which you can avail discounts on our courses. Isn't it great, right? So what? Let me tell you. So it's called Merge It Up, and it has happened previously as well on our various social media platform. But this time, it's only happening on our YouTube community. So it's for you guys, only for you guys, exclusively. And yeah, so what is this about, right? So it's starting from today, from 21st of May till 23rd of May. And there will be problems, there will be codes that you have to solve. And from each code, you will get characters. Like today, if you solve the code for today, you'll get 2 characters from that. And those characters will frame a 6-character coupon code for you. If you will solve the 3-day codes, right? So when you'll get that coupon code, you can avail the discounts. So it's exciting, right? Fighting for your discounts and fighting for the learning process. It's not fighting. It's like we are trying to make it more interesting for you guys. So yeah, so it's from 21st to 23rd of May, which is 21st today, and it will last till day after tomorrow. So don't wait about this. If you want to know about it more, and if you want to go straight to it, the link of the same is in the description below. Go for it. Don't miss it out, because this is fun actually, right? So yeah, you can Himanshu, I'm talking about one right now. This is a contest going on. You can avail discounts from this contest. You can check the link in the description for the same. Yeah, other thing, if you want to be a part of our webinar series, there is always a form in our description. You can fill that form and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll have a chit chat and we'll talk, and yes, then we can decide that okay, which series we can put you in. And we'll be here, you will be here hosting, you will be here conducting session with us. So yeah, this was pretty much about today's session. As I said in the beginning as well, and I'm saying it again, that if you have any feedback about us, do share with us. Okay, and because we would love to provide you the content that you want to see, and that you want to that can help you in your learning journey and preparing for your interviews. So we would love to do that, and for that we need your help, right? And just so yes, that was pretty much it. And yeah, till then, I'll see you again at 7:30 p.m. today with another interview experience. And so I will be expecting you there as well. So we'll have another session with. So till then, take care. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Stay positive. Keep learning. Bye bye. See you in the evening.